Welcome to Back Breaking News episode 198. Today we are going to be talking about something new and exciting. We're going to be talking about 10 things, not 10, but 5 things that I want to see happen in wrestling in the future. Not wrestling, 5 things I want to see. 5 things I think we're going to eventually see in the future is what I meant to say. I'm not good at predicting the future or anything, because no human can, but let's see if I get anything of these right. These are things I think we're going to see eventually in the future. One of them is wrestling related, but the rest of them, in no particular order, just anything that I could think could happen. Number 5. It almost seems like one day that a woman could become president. This year it seems like it could happen any year now. It's just a matter of when, not if. Because it seems like more and more likely there will be a woman president eventually. I just feel like it's highly likely in the future. Even if it's not in the near future, it's going to happen in the future. Let's just say it could be the near, it could be the far, it could be the, somewhere in the middle. It will eventually happen. Number 2. I don't know why, but I feel like Apple's going to come up with something big again. Something big and exciting again. Like the iPhone or the iPad or their tablets or their MacBooks or what. They're going to come up with something big, popular again, instead of, doing the same old junk over and over again. They're going to come up with something new and exciting. Number 3. This one I want to go in depth a little bit. AEW going out of business. And it's not because I think they're bad wrestlers. It's simply because the person who runs it is a wrestling fan, doesn't really know how to run a wrestling company, and his father does own a football team in America, but that if you can't run a company and you're hiring people for 100 there, 100,000 there, $1 million there, you're eventually going to lose that money, and then eventually his father is just going to say no more. And then the company is going to, and not to mention that the backstage is pretty bad, because there's been multiple fights that happened in the past, involving CM Punk, involving everyone, involving Jack Perry, involving Britt Baker, who's been acting unprofessional. They can't control the locker room, and then ultimately pushing the guys who are the executives instead of, actually pushing people who are not in charge of the company is also going to cause some controversy, And that's about it. That's as far as depth I could go into it. Number 4. I feel like, hear me out, there's going to be a live action movie from Disney that people are actually going to like eventually. And I don't know what it would be. Maybe Bambi or something. I know a Bambi might be coming in the future, but there's going to be a live action Disney movie where they change barely anything and make it for the better. There's going to be that. And I'm not talking about based on a story that already happened. For example, like at number 5, I feel like this could happen in the near future. In the future, that eventually there will be a cheaper alternative to electric cars and gas cars that would be helpful for the environment. And overall, there will be cheaper and easier alternatives now, where things will go down in the future. And we would do it right before things get real bad, and it's just like we're heading in a good direction with electric cars being more popular, but some people need to cheaper alternatives. I could see like solar panel cars coming out soon, maybe, with the technology, and ultimately other better stuff. Goodbye.